It's definitely an honor and a privilege to be here today. And I'm excited to be able to take a little bit of your time this morning to share about my educational journey. I would like to start out by saying never underestimate the power of a planted seed. My parents, and maybe yours, early in my life, planted seeds in me. I'm proud to say they're here today along with my wife. I remember hearing these little seeds being planted. Treat others as you would like to be treated. Hard work never killed anyone. Give your best. Finish what you start. The best things in life are free, like peace, joy, and happiness. Being born and raised in Charlotte, my journey as an educator began by growing up in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg school system. Many teachers made a difference in my life, but two in particular planted a seed of support and set the bar high for achievement. They showed me the type of interest in me that created a drive for me not to want to let them down. They believed in me, and man, I could feel it. They motivated me to give my best. I never forgot that feeling growing up. Therefore, when I went to college, I chose to major in education, aspiring to do what they did for me, for others. The seed had been planting, and it was growing. After graduating, I started my career at Quail Junior High School as a teacher and coach, and later I became the athletic director, then moving to East Mecklenburg High School as an assistant principal, and now the principal at East Mecklenburg for the last 10 years. Actually, the 7th principal in East Mecklenburg's 69-year history. I'm proud to say I'm in the business of planting seeds every day, farming and cultivating young people. Our vision at East Mecklenburg High School is to provide all students with a world-class education that creates lifelong learners while recognizing, affirming, and valuing each person's uniqueness. I firmly believe when trying to reach all kids, it's about planting the right seeds. Every time we speak to one of our students or athletes, we're planting seeds. You never know which ones will take, begin to sprout, or eventually grow. Some manifest themselves immediately. Others take more time. But you know, there's no definite harvest time here. Our actions and words have to model each other. And the words we say and use are important. Even when classes are over and sports seasons are done, our words and actions will continue to nourish our students. It's about the continual development and growth of the students we lead. Over the years, I've had many students that go to a variety of universities: Harvard, Howard, Davidson, North Carolina Central, Chapel Hill, CPCC, the military. It varies. This year, we're very fortunate to have a Morehead Kane Scholar. However, during many students' journeys, they experience bumps in the road and ahead. Several students might be homeless, thinking of suicide, living with the grandma, addicted to drugs, have lost a parent, their house burned, or have a disability. I constantly ask myself, what am I doing to help them? What kind of experience am I creating where they will know someone believes in them, cares about them, and loves them? Because each day brings an opportunity for success. You never underestimate the power of a planted seed. One opportunity where I experienced the power of planted seed began in 2005 when I befriended an EC student, Leon, who has cerebral palsy and in a wheelchair. I began hanging out with Leon and going out with him after school, visiting him on the weekends, taking him to lunches, taking him swimming, even taking him down the big giant slide and carried him up there on my back and let him go down a slide. It's since led to celebrating his birthday and spending time at Christmas with his family. He's become a part of our family. He wears our phone out, calling all the time of what we're doing and wants to talk to us. Leon now comes to East Mecklenburg and he volunteers to work. He mentors students. He serves as a greeter. He'll be 36 years old this June. Another seed was planted about 20 years ago, back in the early 90s when I was a baseball coach. I had a group of players that came through, and we were very fortunate to win back-to-back undefeated championships. I just recently got a call from one of the former players to tell me that one of our teammates had passed away. All the players wanted me to come to remember Corey, one of our players. They wanted to see me. What an impact after 20 years. That really hit me hard. That seed had been planted. It had never died. They never forgot. I learned back when I was young that people forget what you say, they will forget what you do, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. In 2009, the power of planted seed sprouted when student Olivia Brown invited me and 3 other teachers to her house for dinner. I really wasn't sure what I was getting into. When we arrived at the house, it was just an ordinary, nothing special kind of house. Another teacher arrived at the same time, and we both walked to the door together. Olivia greeted us at the door and welcomed us, along with her mother, into their home. Upon entering, we were taken to the most beautifully decorated dining room table I'd ever seen. We all had a nice home-cooked meal, and then when we finished, we moved to the den area, and Olivia then set us all in a circle. And then she began to really tell us why we were invited. She said we're all invited to thank her for what we had meant to her and the impact we had had in her life. At the same time, she gave each one of us a certificate to show her gratitude. Man, I can't express what kind of impact that had on me at that time and in the rest of my life. Seeds were planted that night and beyond for sure. I've been to weddings, Eagle Scout ceremonies, graduation parties, even on vacation to the Caymans, and run into a former student. Once the connections have been made and the seed is planted, they never forget. You see, relationships are the key to success. As a school leader, this is my priority every single day. I consistently look for meaningful ways to build relationships with my staff, my students, and throughout the school community to create experiences, planted seeds that have an impact. So what is my goal as a principal? Every day, I try to plant these simple life seeds. This is just my way of reducing life to its bare essentials, the ones that can only be seen and understood from the heart. No matter what the circumstance, keep a positive attitude on life and always be thankful. Our manners are who we are. Love God, your family, and friends, and be kind to others. Bring out the best in everyone, including yourself. Follow rules, play fair, be honest in all things. Accept the difficulties and challenges of life. There's no substitute for hard work. If you can do the little things, they lead to doing the big things. And if you fail, try again. Have a passion to learn. The more you discover about life and the world, the more complete and fulfilled you'll become. And last but not least, develop relationships. Take time to have a cup of coffee with a friend. I'm proud to say, I tell you, all these great things happen in East Mecklenburg because it's definitely an exciting time and a glimpse of what the future will bring. I firmly believe it's about staying grounded in our why and the experiences we create, ultimately realizing that every decision we make, there's a life of a child on the other side. You see, it's the people, not the programs, to make East Mecklenburg a great school. Building relationships and connections and invest in our kids is the key to our success. I consistently tell my students to plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win every day. Win taking on the meaning of what's important now, not only in academics, but in life. But when others win, WOW, a wow factor is created for our students, our parents, and our community. There's not any time to get complacent in the work we're doing. We have to bring the energy, always look for ways to improve. It's about getting better. We're all about the mission we are called to do and understand the passion and cause we are in is a business. I love the word hope because hope stands for helping other people excel. Think about it like this. We're shortchanging a child's future without creating a wow factor. Will you join me to help bring a wow factor to our students, our teachers, and community to create a magical experience for every child? I end with this question this morning. How are you planting seeds today in the lives of young people? If you're planting them, are you tending to them and fertilizing them and watering them every day? We cannot change people, but we can plant seeds that one day may bloom. Never underestimate the power of a planted seed. I didn't. Thank you.